Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. We are going to be doing the session of. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I got double audio. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry, sorry about that. I had my stream open in a browser like I normally do, but I forgot to mute it. So yeah, we're doing Detonation round 45 today. And that is going to be the final round with Squashaline, which is amazing. I've been doing offline a bunch of cleanup of the core and the resources and everything. So, also what I got is I got this set up. This I set up just before the crash, but it got reverted with the crash, obviously. And so I've set it back up, and basically when I bring up a whole bunch of scrap, it can handle all the scrap at once, store it here, and then let it grind it up all slow like, because this grinder is not very fast. But all I need is a place to store it instead of sitting there waiting for it to be offloaded. I can just offload it at a high capacity and be done. So, while stream was getting started, I started everything up along the lines of actually getting everything printed. And I got plenty of fuel on me. But these should get everything. This entire factory should be able to function just fine. We should be good to go for the next round. And I don't really want to leave the planet until this last bit of stuff has gone. Add a lot of medium shredders might be faster than one extra large shredder. I have tried that. Here's my attempt. My issue was that the auto arms have a really difficult time covering it. And so, while I could do something like this, I've tried replacing this. The auto arms have very, very terrible coverage, so I found the best option was just to have high capacity storage and then let it process things through over a long period. So, and I honestly found out that these are actually no faster once I got auto arms kind of optimized to them. So, yeah, I did try that, and that was at, I think, probably your recommendation. But I did try that. I don't know if it was on stream or not. It might have been on stream. I don't remember at this point. But it was before. I tried that before the big crash. So that was close to a month ago at this point. So this is what I came up with before the crash, and I had implemented and then lost, and now I have re-implemented. And basically, it's just literally 12 auto arms that will take and then place on here. And then these two auto arms can cover the entirety of all 8 of these medium storage silos. So we have quite good storage there. Works out quite nicely. So, in the meantime, we're going to work on the actual Novus Project round. And I have shut down my pumpkin farm for the last time. And, bittersweet moment, but the pumpkin farm has now finished its use for the year, and we will be reactivating it only during the Halloween event next year. Because obviously we'll want to complete that. So this section of the base is now fully shut down. But we still have all of this lovely Squashaline, which we need to transport. So I'm going to yoink my shuttle over here and place 2 silos in it. Place, get in, and launch. So yeah, how are you doing today, by the way, Potato? How is life treating you? I noticed the devs are streaming. I didn't quite get to check out what they were doing, but I noticed they were streaming. Kinda wish I'd been able to check out what they were doing. Doing good? Good to hear. So yeah, we're gonna do just some basic printing. Oh, I need to make the bombs first before I can fill them up, though. getting a little ahead of ourselves. And as usual, because we left the planet while printing was occurring, we have some floating stuff. But that's okay. So we have a million extra large platforms. Potato, I don't know if you were here or not, but we had a slight problem. I accidentally left extra large platforms printing overnight one time, and I ended up with like 90 of them. So yeah, needless to say, we won't be hurting for extra large platforms anytime soon. This is enough for this round. But yeah, we won't be hurting for extra large platforms anytime soon. Alright. Use. This factory is so satisfying. Yeah. Well, I'll need more over the course of the Novus project, but not for a good 5 or 10 rounds at least. Also, we are running a bit higher on lag today than normal, so the auto arms are running a bit slow, but that's okay. We have enough slack for them. The reason why they're running a bit slow is because I haven't quite entirely finished all the core cleanup that I would have liked to have finished by the stream. But can't have everything, can we? Good to fire. Actually, I did not. I held down F, but apparently I was not hovered over the button like I thought I was. So yeah, we've got a whole ton of extra large platform Type C sitting around. So we'll be working through those. I won't need to print them, which is nice though, because they take like a million years to print. So it's nice to not have to worry about that. And hold the phone. We got a bit of a problem. I think I'm just gonna do this. I may regret doing it, but I'm just gonna call that good for now. We'll see at the end. This round is gonna be a leap round, so we're gonna have 9 bombs, actually. Not the usual 8. We're gonna have 9. So these couple of pre-made extra bombs are gonna come in handy. Alright, let's grab this. I think it should work out. I'm pretty sure I got it from the correct side. So I'm pretty sure it should work out to where it's all nice and even. But I'm not 100% sure. There we go, and put out again. We'll have to see how it turns out. I'm not going to get the next batch of medium storage silos printing up until the next... Till I'm sure this one's ended out evenly, because I don't want... Whatever mistake happened there, I don't want that propagating to the rest of the rounds. You know? Oh, I think that's our mistake right there. That's a bit of a problem. How would I solve that? I don't honestly know. I think... Ah! Oh, hey, name. Hello, how's it going? Okay. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna fix that, but I think we figured out the problem. We may end up having slight asymmetricality because I think I actually took from the wrong side now. Let's see if it irons itself out in this round. It should. Okay, it appears to have ironed itself out. This one's working out just fine. Not having a great day, but not awful. Well, hey, at least it's not awful. Sorry you're not having a great day, though. Hopefully I can make it a little better. Now that one's having a problem. Ay, ay, ay. Factory's not having a good day. It did appear to be, I did appear to have taken from the correct side, though. How's my day been? My day's been pretty uneventful. Thankfully, not a lot has gone on. Thought I did a bunch of Novus project cleanup. I do make your days better? Well, I appreciate that. I certainly hope I do. I'm just over here trying to destroy a planet. If anything, I'm not making Novus's day better, that's for sure. Okay, I need to get this next batch printing. Let me go grab some fuel while we're waiting. Because I try to keep my backpack, while these stuffs are printing, I try to keep my backpack as full as possible. Because auto arms love, love, love to hand you things. And I don't want to be handed things. That is a bit of an issue, though. These auto arms are kind of taking each other's baits. They're supposed to just, you know, work nicely. Maybe it might be a good idea to actually take those off, those resources off. I wonder if that might be a good idea. Then they'll still leave 2 on. They're not going to be able to pick anything up. I'm going to try around taking those off. Because the issue is that sometimes one of the auto arms can't quite reach it, so if there's extras, then we guarantee that not all of them will get taken, so there won't ever be, you know, not enough for the auto arm to grab. So maybe that might help fix the problem? We'll run these 2 next bombs and see if that fixes it. It does appear that, even though that would have caused an issue, it does appear that fixed it. Because of how the auto arms yoinked those, that would have definitely caused an issue with the previous setup, but this small change might have fixed it. I am still going to let them fill up all the way, though. I feel like that might end up working out better. But I can only be cautiously optimistic at this point because you guys know there have been so many times where I've thought something would make something better and it only made it worse. I can't exactly think of any points off the top of my head, but I'm sure you guys could. Because really, it doesn't matter unless as long as only the correct amount of silos are being put on to the large silo. So as long as that number's correct, and that's hardcore, that's hard-coded by the auto arms. So as long as that number's correct, then it should be fine. Yeah, I think this might be a much safer type of maneuver. Let's attach you to the ground instead of letting you just sit there. Alright, let's see if it holds up on this next bomb. When people say that you can't scale things in this game, when people say that you can't do automation in this game, to that I say, ha. And also, I don't know if there might be a solution to get it to where I can just place and then it will fire on its own. But I don't really know. I don't really know if that would work. So far it's working nicely, but as far as the solution to this, I think the solution might be involving power and power switches and platforms. There's a fundamental problem, and that's the pulse problem that I've talked about many times. But I don't know, maybe at some point we can get somebody in here who knows something more about logic than I do. And there is the exact right amount. So let's see if this causes problems. This might end up causing an issue. No, that was perfectly smooth. Should be a special auto arm to move tier 2 items. You know, I think that might actually end up happening. Because the devs have gone from, oh, I don't think we're ever gonna add that, to Joe saying, this is just me reading what Joe's saying. Joe's gone from saying, I don't think we're ever gonna need that, to saying, you know, I really want that. So I think we might be close to getting something like that, and that would be really exciting. Now, I'm not a developer, and I cannot speak for the devs, but I think there might be a couple of ideas that are being explored. Oh, before I do that, let's make sure that there are actually things for them to actually unpack. So I did notice that. I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but I did notice that last dev stream I was at, and those are printing sideways for some reason. Last dev stream I was at, the devs seemed to be pretty darn enthusiastic about the idea. Had the tier 2 auto arm automation update 03. I mean, it's possible. I feel like it would need a little bit more than a tier 2, just a tier 2 auto arm to add to make an entire automation update 03. Because, like, in 2063, probably, honestly, yeah. So that final one, oh, what? I don't need to do that. That final one is still going to be 6, no matter what, because of how the counts work out. And that's honestly fine with me. As long as they can grab everything, a more reliable system will always work out. In 2063 is probably correct. And at that point, we're gonna have, like, the, something like the theta version of coronavirus going around, and everyone's still gonna be doing the weirdest stuff. I don't know, man. Stream delay? Ah, I'm sorry. I think stream delay might be less of a stream delay and more of a me not quite paying attention. Me being a bad streamer. Although I don't honestly know. I do know we are getting really close to the end of the Silo Bs. We only have the 2 more. That's not right. No, you want to go here. No. Bad. There we go. Bad silo. It appears we're missing a couple of large storage silos. Which is definitely odd, because that should be the exact correct amount. There's like a few second delay from when we send the message and when it pops up on stream. Ah. Well. That is unfortunately not a lot nothing I can do a lot. I mean, I guess we'll just gonna have to live with what we've got. I'm a little concerned though, because we're supposed to have like a lot more silos still. I think it's because I left the planet. Printing always messes up when you leave the planet, which is annoying. Okay, so how many more silos are we gonna need? So, not counting this. Let's just not count this guy at all for now. We'll just put him over here. So, each platform is 4 silos. So, in total, we're gonna need 4, 8, 12 silos. 12 silos and 3 steel apiece is... what's 12 times 3? It's 24 plus 12, which is 36. So we need a silo and a half, essentially. This is very close to 36. If I just do that, and also that, now this does have exactly 36 in it. 82? 3 times 12. Wait, no. So we're gonna need 4 silos per, so that's 8, 10, or no, sorry, 8, 16. Wait. Okay, so let me rethink this. You've gotten me all confused now. So we need 4 per platform. We have 3 more platforms, so that's a total of 12 silos that we're gonna need. 12 times 3, I'm pretty sure it's 36. So this should be enough. It's a little annoying, we're gonna have to wait. $18 more. About halfway. That's about halfway through. We'll use this one to at least get started. And we'll, end up looking inside our own brains. Is being sarcastic? Oh, well. You managed to completely confuse me, so... I guess that's not really, like, a super big accomplishment, because it's not very hard to do. I'm a very confusable person. Yeah, we're just gonna fire with this. Then we'll end up having 1 extra silo. Sorry. Hey, don't be sorry. That's part of chat's job. If you know, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost certain it was because I went off the planet while I was printing, which is something you should never do. But I did it anyway. I didn't follow my own advice, and I paid the consequences. Okay. Things seem to be going actually pretty darn smoothly, so... Oh, hey! You were officially first! Even though you weren't exactly, but congratulations, though. You were the first to redeem that. Nice. By the way, whoever redeems that first has officially claims the title of first for that stream. Title doesn't exactly do anything, but it's bragging rights, alright? It's bragging rights. And I made it really inexpensive because, well, why would you want to make it super expensive? It's just about the fun of it. Okay, please grab all of them. You didn't grab all of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of afraid that would happen. More thinking is required as to how to get that done, as to how to fix that problem. And also, if you guys have any ideas for channel point rewards or anything else in this channel, I want to hear them, because this channel has always been about viewer participation, and, you know, I've done the best I can, and if you guys have any other suggestions, I want to hear them. If you don't have any other suggestions, don't worry about it. No pressure. You see the extra large platforms? Yeah. Like I said, I left the printers printing extra large platforms overnight accidentally, and I came back in the morning to an orbital-sized explosion of extra large platforms. Literally, I was coming in from orbit and extra large platforms were going past me, and I was like, whoa, this is like comets or something. It's really weird. Yeah, there was a huge explosion of platforms. They went everywhere. There's still one or two that are sitting around down in the core, I'm pretty sure. And I bring them up whenever I can. Cause like those were all I thought that those over there were all. But then I found these platforms lying around down there, and I have still been collecting them. And I'm pretty sure there's one more that I haven't got yet, but it sounded fun. It was definitely something to come back to. That's for sure. Let's see. Yoink you. And we're ready to fire again. I don't know, I may end up having to put those things back, because then these guys are in the wrong place. The silos are in the wrong place for the last round. But it's been so problematic just trying to get those darn things to work. Okay, grab everything. And it honestly feels like when that thing happens, it's really just the game being temperamental. There's nothing I can do about it to optimize and to make the auto arms behave. They just do what they do. Alright, I think we're good. This is the last for this bomb. And here we go. Cool. Imagine XLR's platform type B. They are... Those are added, I'm pretty sure. Is that what you're talking? Because I'm pretty sure those are added. But 3 tier 2s tall. I'm confused. What extra large platform are you talking about? Oh. So you're talking an extra tier. That would be like an extra large platform. Last bomb, though, that we're gonna manufacture for today. So we should have enough to run the, to make 9 bombs worth from the Swashaline that we've got. Ads. Twitch sure does love their ads, that's for sure. Uh-oh. I don't think I should have done that. Oh, well, it ended up working out. Let me know when you're back. So... okay. So it was a little bit of trepidation. But honestly, if it ends up working out okay, for the majority of the rounds, even if there's one problem every couple of rounds, I can probably deal with it. Well, actually, I'm gonna take this guy over, and we're gonna fill him up. It's gonna feel weird to use hydrogen again, I'll tell you what. Okay, we did both switches, which is ridiculously fast, so... that's one bomb already done. You have an idea? Alright, what's the idea? Force an ad break. Okay. How would I do that? I could, I guess. Well, because an ad break gives a forced ad break gives everybody a chance to like get up and get a drink, and then come back to no ads for a certain given period of time. Let me look in my Twitch settings and my... not video producer. Maybe it's under affiliate? I don't even know how to entirely do the, no, don't do that. Add... oh. Let's see... oh, my ad density. 3 minutes per hour. Let's, why do I... it says heads up time. We'll notify you in advance and give you the opportunity to snooze. Okay, but... let's just try one... okay, so what I did actually, instead of that, is I turned down the ad... I turned down the ad density, which I didn't know I could do. How would I force an ad break, though? How do I force an ad break, though? I know there's a button to do it, but how do I do that? A demon. So, name. Would you like it to be a command, or... well, I think honestly the best thing is to make sure... no, I set you down. Why did you not save? Now you said you've saved. Okay, so how do I run an ad break? First off. Run 1 minute. Oh, okay, there is a button for it. Let me see. Can figure it out after stream? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll stop getting distracted. So I'll probably end up adding that as a channel point redemption, because I don't want it to just be something you can spam. But yeah. I'll get that going. Sorry, I get distracted very easily. Uh-oh. Okay. We've got... It takes a little bit of concentration to get those filled up correctly, because... Man, these things go so fast. I say that every single time I do these bombs, and still, it just is so fast. The good news is, though, we'll get a backup point here, and the more backup points we have, the better. So yeah, I sent my file in. I told you guys about the systems crash, right? I sent my file in to System Error, and they confirmed, yeah, that file is corrupted and completely unrecoverable. Which is sad, but we have already recovered. So, we are doing good. It is sad, though, that completely corrupted the file. Hopefully, though, that can be my little contribution to them figuring out how to prevent such corruption from happening. But, I mean, pretty much my entire computer crashed while I was saving. And so there's not really anything that you can do about that. Like, I knew 100% that it was going to be corrupted. Just the instant my computer went blue screen. For some reason, it corrupted 2 files, and not just the one that was being saved, which was really annoying, but... Wow, that did a lot more than I was expecting it to. Alright, use and place, and launch back to Glacio! That's Silva, that's not Glacio. That's why you have backups? That is exactly why I have backups. That is 110% why I have backups. It's just depressing to lose that much work. Well, that's the sky base. I have to go all the way around. Got it. That speed up is so nice, though. The speed up that they added, the little speed up feature to orbit. Very, very nice. The planet goes round and round. Oh, what up, Rude? It's been a while. How you been, dude? Has been a while. How's life treating you? Doing good? Nice to hear. I am doing great as well. We are finally making some actual progress in the Novus project after trying to recover from a complete systems crash. So, now that we have actually managed to recover the progress, well, what? You know, life as usual, like a real... Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it, I guess. Holy hydrazine? What is the Novus project? Well, you're about to find out. I'm pretty sure I showed you already, but it's okay if you forgot. I won't be offended. The Novus project is... this. Something is a little odd about Novus, in case you haven't noticed. That's the Novus project, in short. And it's coming along quite nicely. But yeah, name here, I got a lot of hydrazine. I mean, honestly though, I've got pretty much a lot of everything in this save. And this save, I had a lot of everything, and then I started the Novus project, and, Then I realized I didn't have nearly as much as I thought I did. Nope. There we go. Why do I need hydrazine? For fuel, and the primary reason why I have such a large store is for rocket rovers. Because rocket rovers go through hydrazine like nobody's business. But it's really helpful to just have a massive amount of fuel as I need it, and should something ever happen to my ammonium farms, then I've got a massive amount of fuel until we can figure out something else for ammonium. And we do also have a substantial amount of astronium from... we have a substantial amount of astronium from the Halloween event. So the amount of astronium that we've got is going to be triple the amount of ammonium that we can produce. From experience, rocket rovers use too much hydrazine. That is exactly why I have 5,000 or so hydrazine at the base. Because rocket rovers use a lot, but I have a rocket rover that carries 320 hydrazine in a single fuel tank, and, well, not a single fuel tank, but, you know, as a payload, it carries 320 hydrazine. Oh, wait. Is it 720? It might be 720. I'm not 100% sure. It's basically a silo of those. I don't know. It's something. But it carries a whole ton of fuel, and it only goes through, like, a canister of hydrazine and a half, maybe. I have to go into all the planets in the system. So I just have to make sure that I don't worry about misplaced silos, because if I do, I'm just gonna lose the switch out. And that's not great. But yeah, rocket rovers, they use a ton of hydrazine, but I've got enough hydrazine to support them very, very easily. That's the primary reason why I have such a high amount of it. But it is also very, very helpful to have for shuttles and all that. I think it's going to do this entire bomb, but I'm not actually 100% sure. 37? Okay, it's actually not do this entire bomb. Okay, that did end up working out. Okay, so we got 2 full silos and then a little bit less. And use... But yeah, the rocket rover uses lots and lots of hydrazine. Do I like the snail update? Yeah, it's cool. They're very cute. What do you think of the snail update? Personally, I think they're a lot more generally for early game. Also, what's your favorite snail? Important questions. Obviously, the most important question in existence is, what's your favorite snail? Love the snails, they're so useful. Yeah, I don't find them particularly super useful, but that's just because I've got a bunch of everything. But if I look at this guy, he does it in time to my music. So he's my favorite snail. He's not very useful, I don't think, but he goes in time to my music. Princess is probably the most useful out of all of them, but come on, you can't tell me that's not cute. Like, that's super, super cute. Like, that is just the cutest thing ever. And switch. And this will be the last load. These storages are very, very dense. They are very cute. Yes, they are cute indeed. I think the cutest one, in my opinion, is Rogel. From, I don't know if that's actually his name. No, no, Usagi, that's his name. Usagi from DeSolo. I think he's the cutest because of his little animation, but all of them are very, very cute, of course. The one from Aatrox is the one that was teased. He's the very floppy boy. He's the goopy boy. And there is actually a bug with the snails. I don't know if it's still... I don't know if it's been patched out or not. I did report it to the devs. I sent a clip of it to Gina to see if she could, I guess, submit it to whatever they were doing. Stop stealing my gas. That sounded wrong. Yeah, there was one canister that wasn't quite 100% full, which is fine. Really is not that big of a deal at this point. We only have 2 more bombs to fill up. And those will be more than enough for those 2 bombs. But yes, they are all adorable. Once I get back to Glacio, I'm gonna see if I can... I'm gonna see if that glitch is still active or not. I don't entirely want to spoil what it is because it's pretty funny. But it is pretty funny to see what that glitch is. Man, those switch outs are... Ooh, they take some concentration. Oh no? What do you mean, oh no? The snails are fine. The only glitches that had to do with... Not a funny glitch. The only glitches that had to do with harming snails were when I, might have blown up one of the snails while trying to collect it just to see what would happen, and caused a bug as a result. But, we don't talk about that. Hey look, I like to blow things up, alright? If you didn't know that, I am shocked you've been around the stream. Ah! No, 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 no. I'm dropping things all over the place. Alright, that's good. Okay, that's all the bombs done. I think that might even have enough for another bomb, but we're not going to bother too much about it. Let's go back to Glacio. I want to check that glitch, see if the glitch is still there. I don't think it's been patched out. I don't think there's been a patch released. Although I could be wrong. Let me see if I can see anything on Steam. No, there's been no patch released. So the glitch should still be in place. So, let's see. I'm gonna place these over here. And sit there. I'll repurpose those gas canisters, because I'm perpetually low on gas canisters, so... Alright. Let's do it with Usagi. So, this is a cute guy, right? So you can look at him, you can move him around, and I thought, what happens if you combine the two? Oh, I think it's fixed on... Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can still move him around, even if he's on a slot or something. You can still move him around, and you can see, if you look carefully on my screen, you can see that I'm actually kind of holding nothing, but I'm also holding the snail at the same time, and so he's kind of freaking out. The faster I move, the more the snail moves. And it gets especially weird if I hover over slots. But if I put him down, then suddenly he's over there. So, yeah. I'm able to make the snails freak out a little bit. Anyway. So that's the glitch. It's kind of interesting. It's nothing too big. Although, this is my hydrazine backup reserve. Got about 5,000. This is my rocket rover. And this is the rocket rover's fuel reserves. And, rocket rover's fuel reserves are basically just overflow from whatever I make hydrazine. And, yeah, rocket rover's fuel reserves. I got enough fuel for a while. So, with all that in mind, let's get back to Novus. Now, I could, I've got 2 fuel depots set up. On, I've got one on Novus, but it's not a, shall we say, it's a manual fuel depot, it's not an automatic one. If you have sharp eyes, you'll notice that every time I land back at Glacio with a, when we're down a hydrazine, then it magically replaces it. So, if you notice that, sharp eyes first, but if you notice it, you'll see that basically I've got a little auto arm that's down underneath the launch pad, handing hydrazine out as we go along. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here, and we're gonna proceed to make our backup for the day, and then we'll start blowing things up. I want to see, is System Error still live? I'm curious if System Error is still live. Can I just see Astroneer on Twitch? Sorry, 1 second, I will be fast. Oh, nope, they're not live anymore. Cool. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping to catch them. I'll have to watch the VOD back. They're not live anymore. That's sad. Oh well. Anyway, we were gonna make the backup, so let's duplicate before big boom number 45. Also, this post-snail save that you guys see, that post-snail save was a backup that I wanted to make right after I got the snails again, because we were invalidated down to detonation round, right before detonation round 43, so 43 and 44 I had to redo, and 43 was right before the snails were added. So, there's 45. So I had to go restore from that backup, and yeah. So before Big Boom number 43 was the snails, so then I got the snails and I made a backup for right after I got the snails, and that's what that's all about. I do want to try to get my save to be atop it. There we go. Now it's on top. As far as this is a buddy of mine, I might delete it soon because he hasn't shown any interest in picking this back up, so I might just leave them in a file. I already have backups of them, because not only do I have these backups in a file under Astroneer, but I also have all of the saves in an alternate file in my computer, in a folder. And I'd periodically back up my saves folder to there. Oh, wait. I'm a dum-dum. I need TNT. I'm gonna need something to set this off. Oi. Clearly not all brain cells are firing right now. Alright. Now, let's grab a TNT. Run into random stuff first. And then, dynamite. Now we'll grab the bomb. And this round, I have one specific thing I want to focus on. So we're very close to... We've had 3 pillars freed for a while. But we're very, 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 very close to freeing a 4th. And I want to focus on freeing that 4th one today. That means clearing up all the way up from the top down to the bottom. So we got a little bit of work ahead of us. For the top first, and then we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, see what goes on there. Ooh, that's not good. I think we're gonna have to... We might end up having to die for this one. If we have to die, though, that's a sacrifice I am willing to make. We'll see where this bit of terrain unloads. Oh, right there. Okay, so we have to be right here to make sure that this gets destroyed, which we're definitely dead. 100% dead. So dead. Yep, dead. And my body falls down to the core. At least the terrain was destroyed. That was a good sacrifice. Let's go get more jetpacks. Are you one of the partial ones? I don't think you have any fuel on you, actually. You do not. Do you? You have a little bit of fuel on you. I'm gonna use up this bit of fuel. Just because I want things to be even. And that should be used up right about now. Come on. There we go. Now it's all used up. And that should be enough fuel. Alright. Let's go down, recover our body, and check on the site of the detonation. We should have enough fuel to check on the detonation and come back with all of my stuff. Although, in the meantime, I want to move these down here. So the reason why I got more jetpacks is because my jetpacks blew up. If you didn't see, and this is where the cleanup is happening. And my body is somewhere in here. But as you can tell, we got some auto arms that are trying to clean up and categorize the debris. And where in the heck is my body at? It must be somewhere in this center mess. Which is quite frustrating. Okay, yeah, so here it says I'm closest to it. Where the heck is that? Let me know if you guys see my backpack. If you see my backpack, please, backpack. I hear my QTRTGs. Sounds like they're kind of over here. Or is that the RTGs over there? Whoa. I forgot about that. Where is my body? All of this stuff is everywhere and annoying. Nuts. Oh, was that me? Is that me? Did I see me? I thought I saw me for a second. I think I might have been seeing that thing right there. Where is my body? That's junk. Resources, junk. Oh. I think I saw it. I think that's it right there. Or is that junk? No, that's my body. Yes! Yes! Okay, we got everything. That's all I care about. That was a little too close to the core, though. I was, like, actually in the core. Oh, God. I was, like, actually in the core. It's a little too much. Okay, where in the heck is my exit point? Alright, I'm pretty sure this was the, I'm pretty sure this is the guy we're trying to free. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's go up and check on the site of the detonation. Then we'll go home. So, the reason why I died, intentionally, was because if you explode terrain and it is not loaded in at the time of the explosion, the terrain will come back in a glitched one-sided format, just like this. So just like this stuff came back, the terrain will come back. And you can tell this stuff has no underside, nothing at all, but it is definitely still here. Ay. Just want to get rid of most of it. And, yeah, glitched out terrain is kind of annoying. Something I try to combat with every bit of the Novus project. And it does appear, other than maybe a few little bits of quartz, we are good. Oh, I want to go this way. Right. Home we go! I need to bring some snails with me. Although I don't know if you can actually blow up the snails, so I kind of don't want to, because I don't want to accidentally kill my snails, because they're cute. Also, at some point, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but I'm hoping to try to get recrafted on here. And I want to show her some of the more historic sections of the save file. And then, by extension, show you guys. Because this save file has some really, really historic sections in it. And the reason is because it's just that old. Not every save file can say this, but this save file was created exactly 3 days after 1.0 was released. So it's been around for, it's been around for a very, very long time. So we've got some really old sections and memories from past updates. So she was interested in seeing those, so I was gonna offer to show her around sometime. So hopefully we can arrange that at some point fairly soon. Alright, let's take this over to the dig site. My mouse is up here. Why is the bomb behind me? There we go. For some reason it does that whenever I'm falling. It just leaves the bomb behind me. Alright. Made some progress with that one explosion. Which, in case you didn't know, this is where the explosion was. And these are rocks. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to clear those guys out by hand. And these are very, very, very annoying crumbling stones, which are shockingly resilient to TNT. I don't think I want to place this here. But we do definitely need to destroy this bit of terrain. Nope. There we go. I got it. It's a very, very precise click that I had to try to do. Alright, let's try that. I think that should be enough. Let's see how... Ooh, we're not gonna get to that top, are we? I don't think we are. It's a bit close, but we can survive. Ooh. Ooh, that worked out nicely. Let's let all this ground scatter despawn. And see that the crumbling stones survived, but the terrain did not. Yes, makes total sense. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Ah! I fell! No! I fell! Alright, let's just grab this extra bit of stuff. We just want to make sure we get this little tiny extra bit of terrain. Ay, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. So this bit of terrain was out of reach of the bomb. So, well, it's not glitched, but we do want to get rid of it. And we also want to get rid of these crumbling stones. They are slightly annoying, but at least I've gotten rid of the majority of them. So that is a good start, and we're gonna run down here. Next bits we're gonna be tackling are these bits out here. So yeah, we're pretty much across the crater from where we need to be, so we're just gonna go back across the crater for a while. Here's home, so... Also, these tethers, I don't entirely know what they're from, but I think they're from pre-Novus Project stuff. Just kind of interesting, but... I mean, it's an oh well, the whole planet's going, so those tethers are gonna have to go with it, but that'll have to be after the base. The base should be part of the finale to the Novus Project. Alright. I need 2 more fuel. And I'm going to need 1 more TNT. And with this leap round, the count will be returned to normal, and we can go back to using hydrogen, which is good because I'm mostly out of. I'm not out of, but I'm running low on pumpkin seeds, and I want to conserve them. So just in case I might ever need them for something. So let's try to find a good spot for this. I bet this is hardness 2 terrain as well. I don't think it's hardness 1, so the area of detonation is indeed gonna be smaller. For now, let's set it down here. Oh yeah, definitely hardness 2. Let's just dig straight down here. We'll place the bomb inside, and then we'll let it... Imagine an event starting on Only Novus. I know, right? I'd probably have to start an entire new save for it. But, I mean, here, the crumbling rocks show that the devs are more than happy to just make something generate in thin air on a new planet. Because the crumbling rocks generated in the middle of thin air, and I had 1 million of them. Ooh, that might not be the most efficient placement, but you know what? We will deal with it. And I died. Oh well. That would be sad. No, it wouldn't be too sad. Wait, what? I mean, I died because they, I was too close to the explosion, and I thought, honestly, that didn't want to go any farther because it looked like the train was really starting to unload. So now we get to go recover our buddy yet again. Whee! Doesn't look like it fell as far this time. What would happen if you got rid of the entirety of the solo and then started the hoverboard mission? Don't know. But given how much it took to destroy this much of Novus, I would probably not end up wanting to do that too much. That was a dumb mistake. Starting on the hoverboard mission, honestly, probably it would spawn the stuff mid-air, if I know anything about Astroneer. Because that's what Astroneer just typically does when it can't find the terrain, is it just spawns something mid-air. Are you actual terrain, or are you just imaginary terrain? You look to be actual terrain. Let's get rid of you. Actually. But, I mean, you're definitely welcome to try it. It's gonna take a while in creative mode, even. Wanna see that hacks activate? I mean, if you want to go destroy DeSolo in creative mode, go for it. You're not the first to do it, but it is a really massive project. Can't use missions in creative? No, but you can do something in creative and then go back into adventure mode. And as far as I know, the missions are still going to be there. It's just the only thing that's going to be different is the achievements aren't there. Which, if you've already gotten the achievements, then you don't need to worry about it. You can always turn off creative mode after you're done. That is not a big problem. But yeah, you definitely can use missions in a creative. Yes, you're an overachiever. Well, then you don't need to worry about achievements then. Alright, let's grab you. I am actually not an overachiever. surprisingly. I will be once I finish the Novus project. I probably shouldn't have grabbed this bomb. I probably should have grabbed the bomb from the other end, but oh well. I will eventually get Overachiever. Overachiever is not really that hard to get, in my opinion. But I will eventually get it. And it'll be pretty fast. Why not now? Because I'm choosing to wait to finish activating this planet until it's completely destroyed. So I haven't activated the core. Don't plan to activate the core until I'm good and done. And I haven't activated the other one. But I'm gonna do it everything in one fell swoop, so as soon as I activate all of the other cores, you know, as soon as I activate this core, then I'll immediately trigger both the activate all the planets and activate every single gateway on every single planet achievement. Haven't quite set that up yet, but eventually I will set that up. Might spend a stream or two just grinding the gateways. So strictly speaking, I haven't actually finished the game in 1.0. Even though I could, I have chosen not to, for the sake of the Novus project. That should be far enough away. Please don't blow up. Hey, I didn't blow up. Yay! Alright, let's go in and let this lag take care of itself. There we go. Ooh, are we gonna have world's most satisfying? Oh, gosh. That is a lot of laterite. We're gonna have world's most satisfying hematite deposit? I think we might. Oh yeah, good stuff. The only cool thing about my Astroneer account I have is completing the T. The T. I think you didn't quite finish what you were typing. Tutorial achievement. Oh. Well, that's... See, I was thinking that the fact that I had it would be cool as well, but you get that now from completing the first couple of missions. So that achievement's still very common. And sadly, they didn't make it rare or anything, which is kind of sad. The only thing that I have that is truly super rare is my retro suit. Yeah, I was really disappointed to hear that. I was like, as soon as I heard they were removing the tutorial, I was gonna be like, oh wow, the tutorial achievement is suddenly gonna become rare. And I got the tutorial achievement. But no, it was not to be, alas. But what I got a bunch of historic things on this save, but on my account specifically, the one thing that I got that's really cool is the retro suit. And I got a couple of older cosmetics that will eventually be super rare. Like, for instance, one of the things that I've got is the anniversary item Mark 1. I have the Mark 2. I don't think they did a Mark 3, but I have both of these. And these guys are pretty rare. But I like my top hat, so I don't usually wear them. You envy people who have the retro suit so much? Well, that's just because we played at a certain point. And I'll probably, once I get the Overachiever suit, I'll probably wear it for a few streams, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't look cool. They have the anniversary hats. Both of them? That's good. Nice. Wait, I don't have TNT. I don't have TNT. I don't have TNT. I'm a dum-dum. Ay, 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 I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Ah. Okay, now I can see something. Okay, let me grab TNT. There we go. Now I've got TNT. Then we'll grab the bomb. Sad because you probably got the game only a few days after the retro suit became unobtainable. I'm not exactly sure when the retro suit became unobtainable. But I'm pretty sure it stopped being... If I had to take a guess, and this is not confirmed, I don't know anything necessarily, but if I had to take a guess, I guess it would probably be maybe a few days before... I think they gave it out on 1.0 release date, but don't quote me on it. I think they did. Don't quote me on it. I think that might have been... And it was never like an item you could get in the store. It was just an item you got. You had in your account if you had played. As a thank you. So I don't actually know when precisely it became unobtainable. I'm gonna move this. So you got the game a few days after 1.0 then, if I understand you correctly, right? People got it for having Astroneer on at the 1.0 release. Not true. They got it for doing it before 1.0. It's exclusively for people who had it before 1.0, because there was a whole batch of people who had it, who got Astroneer at the 1.0 release, who did not get the retro suit. As far as I know. Again, could be wrong, but as far as I know, it was actually for people who had Astroneer before 1.0. So all alpha and pre-alpha players, I was a pre-alpha player, all of them got this retro suit, but people who got it at the 1.0 release did not get the suit. I'm gonna have to take an auto-clicker to all this stuff. Again, if the devs say something different to what I'm saying, then believe the devs, not me. I don't know. Hold on. Ow. But that is just based off of my knowledge, what I think happened. Man, this crater is... It takes a while to cross this crater. It really takes a while to cross this crater. I was worried I'd run out of fuel there for a second. Because I just started dropping. I think it was just an issue with the switch out that happened when they transitioned to a new hydrazine tank. Cool. Let's see. Wow, we actually got the last of that TNT out of there. That's unusual. We've been running off that TNT for the past, like, easily 15, 20 rounds. That had a ton of TNT in it. You had to go? Hey, well, thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And, I hope you manage to stop by at some point in the future. We're probably not going to stick around for too much longer after we finish the detonation round. But for now, we're here for explosions, and explosions are what we do. But thank you very much for coming by. Should be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm actually really working hard to keep track of my schedule, unlike previously. There was a time when I was kind of falling down on the schedule, and I do apologize for that. That's just my fault. But I am working hard to maintain that schedule that I had set. Even if that means forgoing dinner. Which is really not that big of a deal. Okay, that should be pretty good. And... ooh, Ooh, that was nice. That was some good stuff right there. Let everything fall. Nice little resource explosion. All of these resources I'm gonna have to auto-click down, which is frustrating and annoying, but it is what it is. And this is 100% free. Kind of, sort of. That one little outcropping is sort of just barely kind of maybe touching it, so I'm gonna handle that. I've still forgot to do a shaped charge for that thing, and I need to do it. They left the viewer count one up. Well, I mean, if other people tuned in, then, good for them. Who knows? Maybe they were like, hey, I'm gonna bring in my ghost accounts or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone in chat is having a good day, even if you're lurking. And if you are lurking, thank you very much for sticking around and lurking. The numbers help out a lot. And eventually we'll get like another emote slot and partner. I need to get subs to actually get more emote slots. But since I'm not really doing it for the money, I don't actively promote the idea of subscribing to my channel. So, don't have any subs at the moment. Which is something I'm okay with. It just means I don't get any more emote slots. Which is kind of sad. Wait, I need a little bit of fuel first. Before I go. Give me fuel. So, Name, were you at the SES stream? The raid the SES dev was really good for you? It was amazing. They were amazing. They're an amazing developer company, and I really appreciate them raiding. It was great. Got me the 3 emotes that I've got, which I probably would not have gotten if it wasn't for them, honestly. Because again, I do not promote this channel as something just to... I don't promote subscription to this channel on anything like a regular basis. You were there? Well, yeah, I know you were there, because I remember you came through with that raid. I think that was your first time coming to this channel. And I appreciate you sticking around. I think you've actually been one of the longest people to stick around from that stream. Friend even got gifted a sub? Dude, tons of people got gifted subs, and that is something that I will continually always appreciate about the dev community in Astroneer. I've tried to, now that I've gotten a little bit of extra money of my own, I've done some of that back to other streamers, and been able to bless some of them in return. And that's always good, to be able to pass on the blessing. I used my first Twitch check, which was the first one I ever received, to do that. And that just feels good, to be able to continue on and grab the stupid platform! Oh my gosh. I would just want to grab you. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fall down the hole. Bombs can be a bit finicky sometimes. Okay, I can't see. Where is my hole? I just got through drilling a hole, and now I don't remember where it is. What did I do with that hole? Is it over here? Astroneer is fun? Astroneer is great fun. It would not be as fun if it wasn't for the community. Alright, I'm gonna put you in a place where I can grab you. And I'm gonna figure out what on earth I did with that hole. Is it in there? No, I don't think it's in here. No, that's not the hole. I swear to God, I just dug a hole. You saw me dig that hole, right? Where did I dig it? Maybe I dug it in here somewhere? Am I going crazy? I think I might just be stupid. Is this it? Oh, I found it, I found it. This is it. This is it. Oh, now you're making me really think I'm crazy. But no, I dug a hole. I found it, though. I'm a genius. Anyway, it's been awesome to be able to return the favor that the Astroneer community has been able to do for me. You're just blind? It's okay, it took me a while, and I was the one who dug the hole, so I have fewer excuses than you do. Ooh, that was nice. That gave us a nice little circular outline. And ground zero, all of the frames get released. There's a lot of lithium right here. That went nicely. So this is now almost completely free. It appears we do have some more iron to take care of. Good stuff right there. Whoa. What's up? That is... Oh, yeah, dude, that is so satisfying. Especially when you get, like, 15 million of them. It is so good. Just one little button press and all of it just goes straight into your backpack. It's the best. The best. Absolute best. There's been a couple where I've gotten, like, easily 10 or so resource nuggets out of it, and it's always, like, there's just a huge explosion. The other thing that I find super satisfying about this project is, I mean, well, one thing is the super nice circular little holes that the bombs make. But when there's like a resource node vein destroyed, then the resources all get clapped together. You thought that the flatten mode on an area was satisfying? It is. Flatten and add terrain seem to do slightly different things. But they do roughly similar things. But yeah, getting rid of all of that extra floating resources, that's pretty good. But also, when the resources just do a little resource explosion, that's also super good. Especially because when they're not, when the resources are all bundled together and clipping inside of each other, they just cause all kinds of frame lag. And then, as soon as you get the release, then all the frames come back at once, and it's so awesome. I'm not gonna blow that up because I need to use that terrain to get those rocks to despawn. Let's take this guy. I'm gonna put him up here, kind of. I want him to destroy most of this surface stuff. I guess you use the princess snail so you don't have to fly away or die. So, I was thinking about using princess for this. It would help get rid of stupid plants like this. But here's the problem. My jetpacks still blow up. Even if princess protects me from damage, my jetpacks still blow up. And then I end up in the core with no way to get out, and I have to suffocate myself. So ultimately, it ends up, honestly, being kind of sad and pointless. Because princess protects me. Great. Does not protect my jetpacks. Does not protect my fuel. So I end up in the core with absolutely nothing. And it's not fun. That was a nice fun little hole. Ooh, you see that? Can teleport out? No, I can't, because the core is not activated. And I'm not going to activate the core until the completion of the Novus project. So, yeah. There's very little recourse for me. Ow. Yeah, the core isn't active. It just has a whole bunch of resources in it. And I think I might take a TNT down there at some point to destroy the big ol' satellite. The big ol' satellite rack thing that's in the middle there. And get that moving. Because that's very annoying. And thankfully, I don't have to worry about destroying, like, the Mariner space probe, because that is now immune to TNT. So the Mariner space probe should be safe. But I also have, like, a tree down on the core. I'll show you when I'm done with this bomb. Let me grab... That'll be enough fuel. Let me grab dynamite. Yoink. Okay, so here. Let me blow this last one up, and I'll show you what I got in the core. Other than a whole bunch of lag, which I know I have. So, I'm gonna blow this one up kind of near the surface. But there's a specific area that I was thinking about blowing it up in, and I'm actually don't remember the area entirely right now. But we're gonna get to it. I'll know it when I see it. Maybe. Oh yeah, I wanted to blow up this quartz node. Because I know that's going to be super fun. Okay, I think that's a good spot. Yeah, if I could see my backpack and not, like, see existential dread, that would be great. Alright, so we're going to blow up this quartz node. That might actually be a bit far. I'm gonna move this one up a bit. Come on. Ah! Let's grab it from underneath. There we go. Jeez, that is always so disorienting. Alright, let's stick it up inside here. Ah, stop it. Stick it up inside this cave. How is that? That should be decent placement. I may not destroy as much of the vein as I would like, but we'll have to do for the moment. Oh, come on. I was far enough away. Ah. Oh well. Death no longer has consequences for me. Although I can tell there's some resources that need to be removed from there, from the sheer amount of lag we've got. Click. Click. Let's get more fuel going. Yeah, so this is what happens when you don't let those little thingies release the frame rate. This is a slideshow. This is painful. Usually it's only this bad when the core is super full of resources and I'm in the core trying to clean up those resources. It is never this bad on the actual crater unless there is a certain number of resources that have captured the frame rate and will not release it until I enter physics range. You watch. Right about up here, you'll see. Once I release the frame rate, I'll go down. Oh, come on. Release my frames. I have to go down. I'm gonna die of suffocation. Okay, thankfully we've made it to the free oxygen range. Well, I was gonna show you what I have in the core. Now I'm just gonna show you in the form of a Microsoft slideshow. And more lag gets added to the pile. Can I control my darn camera, please? Stop pointing my stupid camera down. Just let me look at my body. Where did it go? Okay. I clicked on it and it disappeared and I was like, hold on. Okay. Now I've got an oxygenator. I'm going up there to figure out what's going on. What's the matter with this frame rate? Once and for all. I wasn't able to figure it out before I ran out of oxygen earlier, so here we are now. I guarantee you it's some of that quartz. This should be the spot. There it is! There's the most of the frames back. Oh, this is very bugged out. Yep, we got a whole bunch of glitched out terrain here. That kinda sucks. The game really can't decide what's here and what's not. There's a research sample. But hey, look, we got frame rate again. Look at that. Yeah, sometimes that happens when you die. You just end up with... a bad frame rate. And that lag causes glitched out terrain. Have I ever gone through the floor? That's not really possible for me to do, per se. And I'll show you why. I can go underneath the glitched out terrain, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. I'll show you what it does do here in a second, once I clean up this bit of terrain that I've gotten all over the place. And the reason why I put this here is to get rid of some of the hovering ground scatter. Alright, so here, if I go underneath this stuff, I pop back up I pop up through the top. So just from this perspective over here, I just come out through the floor. However, VTOLs are not subject to any of that, and they can just fly straight in there and not worry about it. Alright, let's go back down to the core. Ow. Why do I have... I need more. I need to go back. I do not have a lot of fuel. I need to go back and grab fuel. Actually, wait, no, I have some at the top. Okay, I have some at the top. We will be fine. Let's just move everything up a hair. Okay. So, in the core, I've got a whole bunch of different things that are currently helping me clean up stuff. But one of the things, and I don't know necessarily how easy it's going to be to see it, but other than this space station, somewhere, oh god, somewhere over here, if I could stop freaking out, please, I've got a tree, an entire tree in here, somewhere. All of the stuff that's supposed to despawn when you dig it up has not despawned. There's the tree. This tree is just in here now. And just in there, and it's still producing research samples. So the tree has no idea what's going on, and it never got the cue to despawn. It just stayed. And these auto arms are helping me kind of vacuum up a lot of the resources that are lying around here. They kind of serve as vacuum cleaners. Tree.zip. I know, right? Tree.zip has stopped working. So anyway, that's the core. It's a bit rough right now, but I will get it cleaned up. And I need to clean up all of this floating stuff. I cleaned up the vast majority of it, but after this round, there's more floating stuff, so... Gonna have to clean that up yet again. Just Noah's Project cleanup is a constant issue that I have to deal with. Although we did finally finish our goal, and our goal was to make sure that we got that one pylon free. So we've now freed 4 out of, I think, 12 pylons. So I'm not 100% sure how many pylons. I'm gonna have to figure out how many exactly and get back to you guys on that. But we're gonna go back to base. So yeah, this, gonna need like 20 people to clean up the remains. No, I'm doing it by myself. I've been doing it by myself for a while, and will continue to do it by myself because that's just part of the challenge. But yeah, it's definitely a job for... It feels like a job for several people, not just me. And these are empty. I'm gonna take them back with me in the shuttle, because we want to drag these back and use them over there. Alright, let's go back to Glacio. We'll be needing to refill them with titanium, and let us be ready for the next round. Pretty much the entire thing is dependent on having a bunch of titanium around. And here we are. And as you can tell, my shuttle just got automatically refueled to 100% fuel. And I'm gonna take some fuel from the depot myself. And now we are all fueled up. Let's see, we've got one 1 LRC of titanium, so we're half ready for the next round. Alright, so I'm gonna call the stream here. We're gonna go raid somebody since we actually have enough people. So let's go find somebody to raid who might be fun. Ooh, do you guys want to go see Red Space Robot? Because he's always a lot of fun. I try not to do too much with large amounts of people who have a lot of viewers already, but let's see. I think, yeah, let's go with Red Space Robot. Red Space Robot is a really awesome and really highly experienced Astroneer player. He has my respect. I really appreciate him, and he's got an awesome community. And I certainly hope you guys enjoy hanging out with him as well. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, for chatting. Name here, thank you for chatting with me. Potato, thank you for chatting with me. If you see this later, love you guys, and I will see you on the other side of the raid. Adios.